There are roads you avoid because they're dangerous. And then there are roads you avoid because no one ever comes back the same. On October 17th, a newly married couple took a shortcut home. They never made it. Their car was found perfectly parked, keys still in the ignition, and footprints leading into the woods, with only one set coming back. This is the story of the couple that never made it home, and the road nobody drives after dark. Everyone in Black Hollow knew about County Road 611. They just didn't talk about it. It wasn't marked on most GPS systems. No streetlights. No businesses. No houses once you passed the old iron bridge at mile marker 12. Locals said the road was unfinished. Others claimed it was abandoned after a construction accident in the 1980s. But older residents, those who lowered their voices when the subject came up, said something else entirely. They said people went missing there. On the night of October 17th, Evan and Marissa Keller had no idea they were about to become the latest names whispered in Black Hollow. They were newly married, 28 and 26. Evan worked as a civil engineer. Marissa was a graduate student in psychology. That Friday night, they attended a small anniversary dinner at a friend's farmhouse just outside town. Nothing unusual. Photos were taken. Laughter echoed across the porch. At 9:42 p.m., Marissa posted a picture of them smiling under string lights with the caption, "1 year down. Forever to go." At 10:11 p.m., Evan sent a text to his brother, "Leaving now. Should be home in 40. They never arrived. When Marissa's phone went straight to voicemail the next morning, her mother assumed it was a dead battery. By noon, panic set in. By 4 p.m., police were notified. Their car, a silver 2016 Toyota Camry, was not in any hospital parking lot. Their bank cards hadn't been used. No traffic cameras showed them entering the city. But one grainy rural traffic cam caught something else. At 10:23 p.m., the Camry was seen turning onto County Road 611. Detective Aaron Holt paused the footage when it came across his desk. "Why would they go that way?" he muttered. The officer beside him shifted uncomfortably. "No one takes that road after dark." The first search party went out that night. They found the iron bridge easily. Rusted guardrails. Water churning beneath. The road beyond it narrowed quickly, swallowed by thick pine forest. Trees leaned inward, their branches interlocking overhead like fingers clasping in prayer. A mile in, Holt ordered everyone to stop. Tire tracks, fresh ones, veered slightly off the road and then straightened again. "Looks like they slowed down here," an officer said. Another pointed to the ground. No skid marks. No signs of a crash. Just past mile marker 14, the road dipped sharply. That's where they found the car. The Camry was parked perfectly straight on the shoulder, engine off, doors unlocked. Marissa's purse sat on the passenger seat. Evan's phone was in the cup holder. Keys still in the ignition. There was no blood. No damage. No footprints leading the way, except one strange detail. In the dirt behind the car were two sets of footprints walking toward the trees, and one set coming back. By sunrise, the story had spread. Black Hollow buzzed with speculation. Some said the couple argued and stormed off. Others whispered about a robbery gone wrong. But locals noticed something outsiders didn't. The car was parked exactly where 3 other vehicles had been found over the last 15 years. All abandoned. All empty. All after dark. Mrs. Lenora Pike, who had lived near the bridge since 1972, watched the police activity from her porch and shook her head. "They never listen," she murmured. "Never listen to the road." When questioned later, she told Detective Holt something he couldn't shake. "That road doesn't like witnesses," she said. "It waits. Makes you stop. Makes you step out." Holt dismissed it as folklore. But that night, alone in his office, he rewatched the traffic footage again. And noticed something new. Right before the Camry turned onto County Road Road 611, its headlights flickered. Just once, as if something crossed in front of the car. The second search went deeper. Drones scanned the forest. Dogs picked up Marissa's scent, but lost it abruptly about 40 feet into the trees, as if she'd simply vanished. No struggle. No torn branches. Just silence. Then one of the volunteers found something nailed to a tree trunk. A strip of fabric. Marissa's scarf. Pinned neatly with a rusted nail. Detective Holt felt a chill crawl up his spine. Why would someone take the time to do that? An officer asked. Holt didn't answer, because something about it didn't feel like a crime. It felt like a message. That evening, a storm rolled in fast. Thunder cracked over the forest. The search was called off as visibility dropped. As officers packed up, one of the younger deputies hesitated. "Sir," he said quietly, "I thought I heard voices." "From where?" "Down the road. Like arguing. A man and a woman." Holt looked toward the darkened stretch of asphalt. The road was empty. But for just a moment, he could have sworn he saw headlights flicker in the distance. The official statement came 3 days later. No evidence of foul play. Investigation ongoing. Unofficially, everyone knew something was wrong. Too wrong. Evan's phone revealed nothing. No distress calls, no strange messages. But Marissa's phone, recovered from the car, held one unsent text drafted at 10:26 p.m. "Evan, don't stop." "Something standing." The message cut off mid-sentence. Whatever Evan and Marissa saw that night, they didn't run from it. They followed it. The timestamp matched the exact moment their headlights flickered. Detective Holt requested permission to reopen older cases tied to County Road 611. His captain denied it. "Ghost stories don't solve disappearances," he said. "And I don't want panic." So Holt went on his own. He pulled records, old missing persons files, newspaper clippings, and patterns emerged. Always a couple. Always at night. Always a reason to take a shortcut. And in every case, there was a witness, someone who drove past shortly after. Someone who said they saw people standing in the road. As Holt dug deeper, he found something worse. In 1999, a man named Thomas Reed survived. Barely. Reed had been driving home when his car stalled near mile marker 15. He claimed he saw a couple arguing ahead of him until they turned and stared. Their faces were wrong. Hollow. Still. "They asked me to help them," Reed said in his statement, "but when I got closer, I realized they weren't asking." Reed fled. His hair reportedly turned white within weeks. Holt tracked him down to a care facility 2 towns over. When he showed Reed a photo of Evan and Marissa, the old man screamed. "That's them," he cried. "They're still there." Against orders, Holt returned to the road alone. At night. At 10:23 p.m. The forest felt tighter now. The air heavier. His radio crackled with static as he crossed the iron bridge. At mile marker 14, his engine sputtered. Then died. Silence. Headlights illuminated the road ahead. And then, movement. 2 figures stood in the beam. A man. A woman. Holding hands. They looked familiar. As Holt stepped out, his flashlight trembled. The woman tilted her head. "Can you help us?" she asked softly. Her voice was Marissa's. Behind her, the man smiled. And the road waited. Detective Aaron Holt's cruiser was found the next morning. Engine cold. Door open. No sign of Holt. County Road 611 was officially closed weeks later. Barricades erected. Signs posted. Road unsafe. Do not enter. They say if you ignore them, if you drive that road after dark, you might see a couple standing ahead, still trying to make it home. And the road? The road never lets them leave. Some roads are shortcuts, and some roads are traps. County Road 611 was never unfinished. It was built intentionally. In the 1950s, a nearby psychiatric transport bus crashed there, killing multiple couples restrained together. Officials quietly sealed the area. The road was left open, not by mistake, but because closing it made things worse. The road doesn't kill, it replaces. Every couple taken becomes the next warning. They told the public County Road 611 was closed for safety reasons. Unstable terrain, structural concerns, budget limitations. But none of that explained why the barricades went up overnight, or why state officials, not county workers, installed them. Detective Aaron Holt's disappearance was never officially connected to the road. But internally, everyone knew. The same way they knew about the others. The files Holt never got permission to open were quietly sealed 2 weeks after he vanished. Missing persons cases dating back to 1954, reclassified, redacted, and buried beneath a new label, Infrastructure Incident Cluster, Non-Criminal. That phrase meant one thing: do not ask questions. 6 months later, a junior records clerk named Maya Renshaw made a mistake. While digitizing archived transportation records, she found a folder misfiled under bridge maintenance. It was thin, yellow, stamped restricted, state oversight. Inside was a single document titled Project Lantern, 1952. Maya almost closed it. Then she saw the photographs. Black and white images of County Road 611, not unfinished, not abandoned, but brand new. Fresh asphalt, clean signage, a ribbon-cutting ceremony, and beside it, another photo. A burned-out bus. On November 3, 1952, a state-operated psychiatric transport vehicle was rerouted through Black Hollow due to flooding on the main highway. The bus carried 16 patients, 8 men, 8 women. They were paired, literally, restrained in twos, wrist to wrist. The official report said the driver lost control on a sharp turn near mile marker 15. The bus plunged into the ravine. 14 died on impact. 2 survived for several hours, long enough to be heard. Search teams reported screams echoing from the trees long after the crash. By the time help arrived, the survivors were gone. Their restraints were still locked. Their bodies were never found. What happened next never reached the public. State psychologists warned officials the location had become a psychological fixation site, a place where trauma, memory, and human pattern recognition overlapped in dangerous ways. In simple terms, people projected meaning onto it. And meaning, when repeated long enough, becomes belief. The state had 2 options: close the road completely, or keep traffic flowing, controlled, limited, unnoticed. They chose the second. Because when the road was closed for 6 months in 1953, something unexpected happened. Disappearances didn't stop. They spread. Sightings of couples standing in unrelated rural roads. Reports of drivers stopping to help people who weren't there. Accidents with no logical cause. When County Road 611 reopened, the report stopped. The road wasn't a danger. It was a container. This part never appeared in any official memo, but handwritten notes in the file suggested a theory. The original victims died paired together. Their last moments were spent restrained, facing one another, unable to escape alone. Over time, the phenomenon, whatever it was, began to mirror that pattern. It didn't want individuals. It wanted pairs. People connected enough to stop, to get out of the car together, to follow. The road doesn't hunt. It waits. Maya cross-checked the disappearance dates. Every couple taken shared one detail. They were happy, newly engaged, recently married, on their way home. Psychologists believe the road responded to emotional certainty, the kind that lowers suspicion. That explains the footprints. 2 2 going in, 1 coming back. Not because 1 escaped, but because 1 was sent back to stand, to ask, to keep the pattern alive. Maya found Holt's personal notebook scanned into evidence but never cataloged. The last page was timestamped 10:31 p.m. They don't chase you. They replace you. The road isn't haunted. It's occupied. Below that was a single sentence, underlined twice. Closing it only makes them wander. County Road 611 didn't close because it was unsafe. It closed because something changed. In the past decade, the sightings started happening earlier. The figures appeared closer to the bridge, sometimes before dark. The container was failing. Officials made a choice. Seal it. Let whatever was inside remain. And hope it stays put. If you ever drive through Black Hollow, and your GPS suggests a shortcut that doesn't feel right, don't take it. Because if you see a couple standing ahead, holding hands, asking for help, they're not lost. They're already home. And the road is just looking for someone to replace them. County Road 611 remains closed. Officially. If stories like this fascinate you, subscribe to Hidden Motives. Because some truths don't want to stay buried.